the West Essex campus takes the time out to congratulate all of the graduates that have completed all of their requirements to obtain their degree here on the West Essex campus, or at least 30 credits.
Whereas students of Essex County College have gone on to become All-Americans, and the college has also produced more than 24 athletes who have competed in the Summer Olympics representing various countries around the world. And I really found that to be very interesting and very rewarding to the college. So tonight, Dr. Monroe, I don't know if he's in the room, we would like to present this to you, Dr. Monroe. Now, let it be resolved that the Municipal Council of the Township of Belleville extends its congratulations to Dr. Anthony E. Monroe and the Essex County College Board of Trustees on the celebration of the college's 50th anniversary of dedication to academic excellence and the success of students. And I will not be here in 50 years, but I know the new college will be. Thank you very much. And I also need to say, I've been in education for 36 years. I know I don't look it, but in the 36 years, I have run into some very good educators, but I ran into an excellent, excellent educator about 4 years ago, and that is Dr. Lee Bella DeCastro. She is the best.
So we're getting the new building with the air conditioner. It's going to be like very cold in the new building. That's a major request. Okay, so moving on. So at this point in time, I'd like to introduce to you again Dr. Keith Kirkland, our Dean of Student Affairs, to come up and say a quick few words. And then we are going to move on to the awards portion of the program. So Dr. Kirkland.
Ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to know is something that I think you'll see, feel, and hear tonight. As the students come up and receive their awards, their gifts, I want you to take particular notice to the stories that they're going to tell you. I want you to know how they talk about themselves, their teachers, the staff, all of that while they're up here. Believe me, this is one of my favorite ceremonies, is to come up here. And I want you to get the sense of what Essex County College is really all about. And it's those relationships that you'll see happen right up here tonight. So I'm going to ask all of you now, once you see these stories and hear these stories, I want you to become ambassadors for Essex County College. I want you to go out and tell the story to everybody in the community of what you saw here tonight, from the students, the staff, and the beautiful relationships that are formed in the quest to achieve academic excellence. I'm getting tongue-tied because I know what's coming. And I hope you enjoy this evening just as much as I know I will. And again, we thank you for being here. Thank the students for taking the opportunity to come to Essex County College. Thank you for your support. And thank you, Lee Bell, the council, for the moment to speak tonight. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to call up the entire West Essex campus staff for a special presentation. Dania Rensis, Cheryl Newton-Banks, Takesha, all of you, Carol, all full-time staff members, please come up here and join me. Come on, ladies. Where's Floyd? Where's Joe? Faculty too? so this year, coming up, where's the rest? Ziamar, Sarietta. Normally, they're like this, what do you need? Everybody's just lackadaisical. Okay, so this past year, now I've been at this campus 3 years now, and but I've been with the institution 20 years. So in my 20 years, I've gotten to know a lot of people here. Dr. Infante, I see you. Come on, come on, come on. I need you. I need you too. I've gotten to know many. You can, wherever he wants to stand, he can. Go in the middle. There you go. I've gotten to know a lot of people here in my 20 years. But one of the most compassionate people that I've ever met is our recently retired Professor Noreen Milner. Noreen retired after 20+ years of service to the college and to the West Essex campus. She has served numerous students and countless students, and I know some of you are in this room tonight. And the campus would like to bring her up here to say just a few words and to honor her tonight. You know we always have a surprise here, so for those of you, so come on up, Noreen. We love you, we miss you already. And don't cry. That's why I texted you to make sure, well, hold it.
Okay, I really did not expect this, although I should have been a little suspicious when I got a text from Lee around 3:30 to come. They told me, just want to make sure you come. Yeah, and I told her I had to go and look for a little sparkle before I could show up because it's a party, sponsored by, or organized by the dean who is really insistent about sparkle. But I looked through the program, and I'm always looking for my students' names, and I see a lot of people that I know, and kind of memories of people. There aren't here people who've gone on and graduated. I just told Dr. Lafante that this is all his fault, because he brought me to the West Essex campus. I started out at the main campus as an adjunct in the humanities department teaching English. Ended up here through different circumstances and found a home, found a career, found lifelong friends. I don't even know who, so many people. I mean, I can't even think of how many people here, but the most important thing have been my students and the things that they've taught me over the years, over my years here at the West Essex campus. I loved teaching when I was teaching English, but I also started helping out, just doing advising with Dr. Infante in the old days of registration. Some of us are old enough to remember the old days of registration. And somebody said, oh, well, you need a master's degree to do that. It's like, oh no, here we go again. So we accomplished that, and with his encouragement. And every day that I came to Essex County College, there's something in the air. There's an excitement here. There's an undercurrent of love for our students, and inherently just wishing them the best, and wishing that we could tell them what their future is going to be like, and wishing desperately that we could let them know who they are and how strong they are, and what's going to happen to them, and the doors that are going to open for them once they succeed here at Essex County College. And people thank us, they thank their teachers, they thank counselors, they thank all of us. But we really need to turn around and thank you every single day, because you're the reason we all got up in the morning and came here to watch you come in and start and be nervous and scared and shaking. I can't do this, I can't do this, I wasn't smart in high school, or I'm too old to do this, or why are you here? What brought you here? Something that is a little tiny seed of something that brought you here. I've seen adults coming back to college who never really thought they could do it, but something brought them here. A little tiny seed of hope or inspiration, or watching their own children hit landmarks. My daughter's graduating from high school, my son's graduating from college. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this now, it's my turn to. So watching people make that journey from the beginning till they got here to this point, to graduation, and then watching them walk, in commencement and cap and gown and beginning their life together. So many people here, I have to thank that I can't even begin. Everybody standing behind me. We all stand behind one another. And we stand behind you. So you're going forward and we're standing right behind you because we're watching you take your next steps. It's exciting and it's scary, but go ahead and do it because we all did it and we know that you can do it. We're watching you and we have our eye on you in the future. So keep going. Just keep going and going and going. Don't stop. Just don't stop. Thank you.
That's so you don't forget us.
Where am I?
That's fine, you like a speckle right there. So thank you for your service. Thank you so much. Okay, ladies, dismissed. All right. So there are, as you can see, there's a lot of female staff members here. We do have Mr. Floyd Hutchinson, who does work here. He's our computer lab coordinator, and Mr. Joe Ott. So he's actually in the room over next door. Okay, so now we're on to the awards portion of the program. At this point in time, I would like to introduce members of the Kiwanis Club of Caldwell and West Essex. We have Chris McIntyre, Mary Ann Luke, and Ms. Carol Dunham. If you guys can come on up.
It's an absolute privilege to be here tonight. I'm Carol Gibbons Dunham. My mom was Irene Gibbons, who absolutely loved being a part of the family that is Essex County College. She was here, I think, two decades while she was also first woman mayor of Caldwell, and had been on council before that. She was a loyal and proud Kiwanian, first woman in Kiwanis, and the first female president of Kiwanis, actually. And she was a first-generation American, worked herself through school, and in talking with the young man, Anthony Smith, who is going to be given the Kiwanis and Human Scholarship, I find that there is so much that they share. He is a very hardworking young man. I've only had the wonderful opportunity to meet him just about 5:30, but we've chatted, and he is a young man, huge heart. He's working tomorrow. He's working Saturday and Sunday, full time, and he's such a hard worker. He's everything that my mom would want to see in a wonderful young man. He's come here from his native Jamaica. He sees America as a land of opportunity, which my mom always knew it was and is. And I can't absolutely love it. I said my mom would be doing backflips to think that this lovely young gentleman will be sharing somehow the award that the Kiwanis so graciously set up for her. Because that education and service was absolutely everything for my mom. And I just want to say that all the graduates, and particularly to Anthony, who it's my privilege to know, and I'm so thrilled for this award for you. The British poet William Blake said, "No one soars too high, no bird soars too high when he soars with his own wings." He also said, "What was previously only imagined has now been proved." And what that says to me is, you have the vision, Anthony. You created opportunities here. That's exactly what Essex County College is all about. It gives you the chance to get your foot in, my mom would say, and then the doors open and off you're going to go. And so we just want you to just take all the good that you have from here, everything that my mom loved about this place and about the people who make it this place, and the service that Kiwanis provides and that you want to provide as a physical therapist and maybe an occupational therapist too, and just go out in the world and just keep going and keep soaring. So congratulations, and from the bottom of my heart, from my mom. Thank you.
When this campus was first established, the advisory board was formed. For over 20 years, they have been our supporters within the community and for our students. I would like to acknowledge the West Essex Campus advisory board members that are here with us tonight. Mr. Gallagher, Deacon Paul Caleb, and Miss Ann Maker, our longest serving advisory board member, and she will also like to say a few words and introduce anyone else that may be
Thank you.
Change lenses to get a longer shot.
As Adele said, I've been on this advisory board for a long time. I served with Irene Gibbons, and I also served with a woman by the name of Janet May. And Janet's big push for all the years that she was on the advisory board was we need more scholarships. And she pushed the advisory board into collecting money so that we could have a scholarship. And after Janet died, very young, we named the scholarship that she had started in her honor. And it's a pleasure. The scholarship has grown so that we now are able to offer 3 scholarships. I'd like to ask the other 2 members of the board to come up, and we will give the scholarships.
Brianna Bosks.
Next, we have Benjamin Luvis. I had the pleasure of meeting Benjamin this evening, and he is a wonderful young man with a very promising future, I'm quite sure.
And last, I have Paige Zaremba. Unfortunately, she's taking finals, so she's not here. But congratulations to her, and congratulations to all of the students and their families. Thank you.
once again to everyone. And this is the part we all wait for, the opportunity to get to meet the students who graduate this year. This is the reason why we all are here and celebrating. I don't know about you guys, but I always feel like a mom when a kid is accomplished. Today is the day that we celebrate. And with that said, I want to have the colleagues, faculty to come up and help me out with this. And I would like to have Carol Kushner to start calling those first 3 students. Carol?
Hello. I want to start by welcoming everyone, the parents, the friends, the spouses, everybody, and most importantly, our wonderful, wonderful graduates. You have absolutely no idea how proud we all are of you, because this is a small campus. We get to see the changes. It's absolutely fabulous. I have had students who are really frightened, who are really nervous. And after a few months, totally different people. Self-assured, a lot of friends, wonderful. I just want to say one more thing. I went to school late in life. Which late in life back then, 30 years ago, in your 30s, was late in life. I feel very strongly about my students, as we all do, but especially because I see these young students, and older, everybody who's still, but you have no idea what changes this completing your degree and then going on, as most of you are, the difference it's going to make in your life. You have absolutely no idea, but you're going to look back to this night and think of us all and think, wow, they knew what they were talking about. So with that, I'm going to begin to introduce our graduates, a few of our graduates. The first name is Ray McKenzie. Ray? Oh, I'm so sorry. Ray McKenzie? I beg your pardon. Okay. I'm sorry. Ray is a major in behavioral science and is transferring to Caldwell College. And her comment about our school is great with 3 exclamation points. And I'm an English teacher and I know that means a lot. The best of luck. You look beautiful. Our second graduate is Ashley Barbosa. Ashley is a sociology major who is transferring to Felician College. And I wasn't sure. You put, no, but you. Oh, I have a different, you say it now. You say it. Ashley wants to say something.
Basically, I said coming here was very personal and eye-opening. I wanted to give a big thanks to Professor Linfanti, Goldstein, and Cameron, because I was just a girl who came in. I didn't know what I wanted to major in. I was thinking criminal justice, but I had no idea. After taking your classes and the electives here, I'm very passionate about psychology. I want to be a licensed therapist and open up my own clinic one day. And I will never let anybody talk down Essex County or any community college, because I take pride in being a Wolverine. It doesn't matter where you start, it matters where you end.
Oh, absolutely.
That's my girl.
And our third graduate is Martha Gandia. Martha? Martha is a social science major who's off to Montclair State. And I must read the comment. It was a great experience, excellent classes, and understanding professors. Thank you so much.
I just want to say congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize it. This is a sister of one of our staff who is Ziamara. Gavin, right. Ziamara, you should be so proud of your sister. Oh, is that her baby? That's her baby. And this little girl over here, we remember this little girl, Angelica, right, before she was even thought of. And now she is 11 years old. Taller than her mom. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. As you can see, we are a community here. We're more than just, not only a community, we are family. Continuing, I would like to now call Andreski. Professor Andreski, please, would you come up?
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Beautiful day, huh? The mic. I'm sorry, I'm not a public speaker. I only teach in class. And what I teach is what everybody loves, algebra. The interesting part is, majority of the graduates I see here never took my class. Just a joke, I'm sorry. At any rate, my name is Shohei Andreski. I've been teaching at Essex County College for 22 years and more. I'm very proud to be here, and I'm very proud to see my students, people I see every day. It's a pleasure. You know, teaching is not so rewarding unless you can see success. And when I see success, that's all it matters. Truly, that's all it matters. To see these young scholars. You are the young scholars. You're the one going to be the future of this country. And that's the beauty of it, to see you going toward that aim. Okay? You're going to be the future of this country. So go for it. Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. All right? It has been my honor and great pleasure to introduce to you these young scholars, future young scholars. Louis Carline. Louis Carline. Where are you? Come over. She graduated with General Science Associate degree. She's planning to go to William Patterson University. And her thoughts are, honestly, I did not want to come here. I don't blame her. But at the end of my experience, I am happy, appreciative of this entire journey. Thank you all. Leon Stevens.
the staff and the professor for helping get it through the last year. So thank you so much.
Anthony Smith. What a brilliant young man. I'm very proud to know you. Although you didn't have my class. Paralegal studies, bravo. And he's moving to Kane University. He's been so very active in West Essex campus. Very brilliant example of a perfect student. I'm very proud to know him. Very Say something. Leave it for later, huh? Romina Flatus. She was my student. I remember. Excellent.
The target practice. This is the target practice.
She finished accounting and she's going to North Carolina. What is NCT? Not sure yet.
Not sure. I'm not going to North Carolina. I'm saying
NOT, I read it NCT. I apologize. I can't see. Good evening, everyone. It's right where it is.
I had 6 that reserved. We have to investigate whether they are in Andreski's math class this summer. Continuing with the presentations. In this journey of advising and helping students, I would have not been able to do it all by myself. I had a great colleague, Noreen Milneck, who helped me through, and I would like her to come up and continue announcing students of tonight.
Good evening once again. I'd like to call up Brenda Espichan. Brenda. Brenda is an education major here at Essex County College, and she's going to be going to Montrose State, and she tells us it's her experience. It's a great experience here at the West Essex campus. Okay, and I would like to, next I would like to introduce a young man who is graduated already. He's a student here at Essex County College. He's currently attending Rutgers. You've already met him earlier in the evening. He was a liberal arts major here at Essex, and he is going to be a plant biologist at Rutgers, but I know that he's also a Shakespeare scholar. I'd like to introduce again Ben Lucas.
I'd like to thank all of my professors. I see a lot of you guys here, and compared to records, you guys are amazing. Amazing! So it was really nice having you all and seeing you all again today. That's it, I think.
And my final speech, but certainly not the least. This is a woman that I have a very special relationship with, and she greeted me as soon as I walked in the door this evening. And I want to let her know that I will respond yes to her Facebook request now that she is graduating. I'd like to call up Brunilda Krishnan. Brunilda and I go way back, quite a few semesters. She was a student in my class, and she is, I would say, a Jane Eyre scholar, right? Brunilda is an education major. She's graduated from Essex and plans eventually to get back to Montclair State University. Can I quote you? My experience here at the West Essex campus helped me wake up my intellectual abilities to an extent I did not know I could. I finally did.
I would like to thank all the professors that taught me throughout the years, and I would also like to give thanks to my husband, because if it weren't for him, I would have stopped a long time ago. But he said, you started something, you should finish it. And finally I finished. Thanks with God's help and all the professors that helped me throughout the years and my family. Thank you very much. Congratulations to all the graduates that are graduating. I also have a friend of mine who's graduating from Montclair State. So he's going to be graduating in a couple of days. Thank you very much.
Once again, I would like to call Cheryl Newton-Banks.
Okay, we'd like to call some more about graduates. I'd like to have Peter Buvari's business administration major come up.
Yes. Yes. Even though I didn't really list anything at the bottom of my sheet, I just want to just say, first of all, congratulations to all my fellow graduates this year, and I was really proud of coming back to school and just accomplishing so much here in the last 5 years that I've come a long way, and looking forward to the next journey in life, wherever that takes me with this degree. So, but once again, thank you all very much. Thank you.
I'd like to call up Joseph Costantino, criminal justice major, transferred to Montclair State, and he describes his experience at Essex County College as outstanding staff and a great experience.
I'd like to just say that Essex County College holds a very special place in my heart because 22 years ago, I met my wife, mother of my children, and my best friend, for starters. And I want to say that the staff here, the professors, dean, who I pestered numerous times, was the best experience you could possibly ask for. They were always providing information, and they're helpful to any needs that you may have. And the student body here was great, and I wish all the graduates the best of luck moving forward in life. God bless you.
All right, there you go. All right, there you go.
Our next graduate is Derek Lai, liberal arts major. And he said that it was quiet here on the West Essex campus until his last experience, and I guess he got very involved and it became very enjoyable. Next we have Will Gaylord, major liberal arts, and will be transferring to Rutgers University.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, I just want to thank God, my mom, everybody that's supporting me, professors, y'all know who y'all are. I'm not gonna say no name. And yeah, that's it.
And one of my final announcees, Miss June Bethune, social science major. She was also one of my students in my psychology class. I recall when she first began, she was taking an online class. It was a hybrid. And she said, I just want to let you know I'm not going to be continuing because I don't have a computer. And she ended up acing the class and staying. So I'm so glad to congratulate her.
Something because I want to share my experience. As you know, I'm an older student, going back to school probably 30, 40 years. Bravo! What's interesting for me, I started at Nerd College, and the experience there was not a great one. I wanted to quit. So, for some reason, they transferred my name up here. And when I came, I met my best friend, Carmita. I met the best teachers, the best professors, the best tutors, and they made it happen for me. I even made the dean's list too. Something. I'm standing here proud to be a graduate of Essex County College. And this achievement was made because of my professors and other faculty members. I competed with the other students who were younger than my kids, and I made it. I never received compassion because of my age. I worked evenly with my fellow students. I want everyone to know that age is not a deterrent. It is to achieve education that would further uplift your status in society. Life may have prevented you to do this in your younger years, but determination and persistence will allow you to achieve your dreams. I live
Continuing with the presentation, I would like to now call Professor Mark Phelan.
Thank you very much. These next three students are three lovely and studious young ladies who, for some strange reason, all share the same last name. And let's see if we can figure out why. We have Maria Michelle, Maria Christina, and Maria Danielle. Bravo, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi everyone. Kind of nervous, but thanks for everybody that supported us along the way, and for my family that came here, Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa. Thank you for telling us not to give up, and I know it was hard for you guys every time that you saw us struggle, but without you guys, we wouldn't be standing here. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Thank you all again for all the professors who would not always encourage us, but told us the bright reason on why we should continue our education. Thank you very much. Our hard work paid off, and I'm just happy that we met a bunch of people that were very friendly and very encouraging to us to never give up. And despite lack of sleep, it paid off. So thank you.
Your comments were a great, memorable experience with people I'll miss and years of studying. And that's kind of what school is all about. You meet great people, but it's also hard work. Thank you.
I would also want to call up here Professor Janet Goldstein.
It's such a pleasure to be here, just seeing everybody's smiles. Now, I just want to mention Ashley, Anthony, and Mackenzie. I had them, so I know them. They're wonderful. I love them. Anyway, I started at Essex County in Newark. That was my academic beginning, and here I am. I couldn't have landed in a better place. Well, we have, or the microphone. Let's see. We have Brianna Biscay. Brianna, where are you? There you are. Okay. While you're making your travel up here, criminal justice is her major. She's going to Rutgers in Newark, and she loves being at Essex because everyone is so friendly. And so is she.
I just want to say thank you to my family, my friends that I made here at Essex, to all the professors and the staff that encouraged me and motivated me to continue on my journey. Once again, without the staff and the professors, the amazing professors, I would have no guidance to where I'm going now. So, thank you all. Thank you.
I want to thank all the faculty that actually came up here. And you have one more? Okay, one more. I'm sorry.
Last but not least, Sydney Stewart, going into nursing. Where are you? All right. And we don't always going, but every door at every college is open to you.
Hello guys, hello. First I want to say congratulations to all the graduates and myself. And this graduation is very, very important to me also. I was supposed to graduate like forever ago, but I had a daughter and I'm very happy. I guess it's supposed to happen for a reason because I get to graduate with my mother.
As I was saying before, thank you to all the faculty that day by day, not only do they help out with their lectures and teaching, but they also have been a right hand this semester, helping me out. And in some occasion, I'm not going to say it more. They also need counseling at times. Continuing with the presentation, I have the honor to call now Anna Dooley. She is an education major, and she's transferring to Montclair State University. And her experience here, it was a great one. She said that after starting, it took her a couple of years to get started, but she finally made it.
I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you. One of the big reasons why I made this was Ada. She always welcomed me like with a big smile on her face, and you don't see that everywhere, trust me. She was always encouraging me all the way. She never some people there at work, but they don't seem to wanting to work. So Ada was always there for me. She was always giving me the best suggestions and recommendations. So she walked me through these 2 years of Essex County College. I also want to thank my husband for the support. He was not able to make it. And my 2 kids who are here for me. And I just want to share my passion for reading. It's because of Professor Carol Kushner. I learned so much from her. It was an honor to be your student. Thank you very much.
And last but not least, I want to call Jacqueline Martinez. She's a business major, and her experience here, she said it was the best one. Let's hear it from Jacqueline.
I just wanted to thank everybody, and especially my big sister. She's like a sister to me. She was always there for me, always. And many times I just wanted to quit, and she's like, no, you have to do it. And finally, I'm here. Thank you so much, Ada. Love you. Thank you, Edwin. This is my son, Edwin.
And now our dean with us.
Okay, I will be quick. I only have 5 more pages, so no, we're good. We're good. Graduates, tonight is about you and your achievements, but I would be remiss if I did not thank those that put forth this fabulous event for you. Where's my staff? Where's my Sparkle Squad? Hashtag Sparkle Squad. Stand up and be acknowledged, because you guys worked so hard on everything this year. You have put up with me. Giamora, thank you. That's my left hand. Sarietta, you're in the back over there. You're my right hand. Thank you so much. Dora Castro, Cheryl Newton-Banks, Daniel Rensis. Oh, Ada. Ada, my main Sparkle Squad. There you are. Who else is on my Sparkle Squad? All right. And you can be next year. So we've run many events this year, so everything is hashtag Sparkle Squad, because as you can see, there's a lot of bling, okay? And there's a reason for that. Our student ambassadors, thank you. Where are you? I know they were helping us serve in the back. I know Anthony, we didn't let you serve tonight. We let you take a break. So. But we want to thank our student ambassadors who actually helped us out in preparing for tonight. I would also like to thank our scholarship donors for their generous support. The Kiwanis Club, thank you so much always for your support. And also to our advisory board and our campus fundraising team. How many hot dogs did we sell this year? How many hot dogs and donuts and this and that? How many? In 1,000, so a lot. We sold a lot to support this scholarship evening for you tonight. In closing, this is one of the very few times during the year that I get to tear up, and for those of you that know me, I'm kind of like a tough cookie, but I do tear up every once in a while. Some of you have actually seen this, and I know you back there are shaking your head. But graduation is always one of those times of years for me. I'm proud of each and every one of you, and honored to call you my students and Essex County College graduates. You see, it's starting to come. Tonight, we have given you the spotlight and honor you as becoming a part of ECC's rich history. Before you walk across that stage on May 31st at the Prudential Center, I would like for you to reflect. Reflect upon those that have been supportive of you throughout your journey, your parents, your children, your spouses, your friends, and your colleagues. Please give them a round of applause because they deserve it. But more importantly, reflect upon your story. Who you were when you first walked through these doors, and who you have become as a person as you walk across the days next week, or in 2 weeks, I should say. Tell your story, inspire others to follow their dreams, work hard to achieve their goals as you have done. You are an inspiration to others just by being here and graduating. Each one of you has a story that only you can tell. If you inspire just one person, one child, anyone, then you have done your job and you have truly achieved and succeeded. Celebrate your accomplishments and always challenge yourself. You will be thankful for the lessons later on down the line in the future. And to close with one of my favorite quotes, choose to shine and don't let anyone ever dull your sparkle. Congratulations to the class of 2019, our West Essex campus graduates. Thank you so much. We still have some food.